Exactly. I'd say at this point, as we go ahead and watch the two groups diverge, let's hop in first.
But
Oh, that's right, we're invisible, but we still wave.
We saw each other as we left.
I mean, a lot of it is people just going about their lives, just with a little bit of that odd energy of something is coming and they're getting ready for it.
I wonder what kind of a timeline they've been given.
What do you reckon? Weeks? Not many.
No, I don't even think weeks anymore.
Might be something to ask when we finish this.
When we're not invisible.
Yeah.
What about that ball?
I've got a proxy on this side of the table. What is it?
Yep.
Do I see?
You notice the glow itself is now
pretty.
pointing towards the center of the glass pillar, the prime pillar, in the direction of the arcs
That's where
came.
we're
Where
going.
we're going.
Still
right?
down or more? Whoop?
Kind of central to it. Where you're heading is towards the base.
So she's moved up, right?
So she's up.
She's further up in like the major stronghold in the center of the
Oh,
Space,
she's
space.
with the weave mind.
We get
Do we see on our path as we're going? Do I see the music hall anywhere?
We make a perception check as we're traveling along. Go for it.
The woven
Go for it, yeah.
music grand hall.
Yes,
Looks
that.
like a big shell.
I don't see it.
Jeez Louise, it's because you're sitting next to me.
There's also a lot. It's a very, very,
We should roll each other's dice.
it's a fresh to the weave mind and its vision, and those that are not.
You know, it makes me wonder if the Rylorans think this highly of themselves. How are they going to do when they're plopped in the middle of Exandria? And they're not top dogs anymore.
Well, they are pretty powerful. At least a lot of them. So they may be top dogs.
Seem to like their systems.
I mean, not a lot of people reading each other's thoughts or able to enter each other's thoughts in Exandria, so
I don't know, just makes me wonder.
Speaking of,
You eventually kind of rotate around and can see the entrance where there are two massive 10-foot bronze doors that mark the prime entrance. Currently guarded by what looks 6 armored Ryloran soldiers.
cool.
And on that arc around, any other anthill entrances that are smaller out of the way, higher up?
windows.
Yeah, right.
Fence, yeah.
Anything that could be flown to by those of us who can fly?
Oh, there are numerous balconies.
Yeah.
There are numerous balconies that sit along this. You can't quite get enough detail at this distance if they're enclosed or there are doors involved. When you get closer, you can go ahead and look for such specifics. But yeah, there are numerous entrances beyond just the main entrance. They're just tall, and it would be a climb or a flight to get there.
You have
I could spider climb and maybe bring
6.
someone with me on my back.
Do you have to cast spider climb though?
I do.
So you could cast spider climb, then I could recast invisibility on both of us. So that you could get up there without being seen.
You can climb and you can fly, but
Sure, but
But
I
we
wouldn't be
can't
able
do
to do
both
it
at
while
the
I was
same time.
invisible. So if you
I mean, I don't know
cast
that.
spider climb, I can at least recast invisibility on you so that you can get up.
Oh, you are
Invisible.
right using your spell like that?
What do you mean?
I just don't want you to feel like it's a waste. If I do anything.
Shush.
That was nice.
Before we roll out the front door,
Oh, we get to sit girlfriend.
those two 10-foot bronze doors,
Yeah.
the 6'5" I'm worried about.
How about we try? We as we get closer, let's look at if we can get up to a balcony.
Take care of them how?
I mean, I'll distract them and pick the door and we could get in. But I'm worried about the other 5 maybe hearing us or something as we go by.
So if we could
Yeah.
sneak in, that'd be better.
It's a solid fucking door too, right? It's
Yeah.
not like
Correct. I mean, like it has like carving in it, like it has designs. You can't quite make out the specifics of it from a distance,
right,
but
it's
it's
an important structure.
We're in the middle of the moon. It's not that impressive. How much can they know about doors?
what do you think is the likelihood of somebody coming in
wisdom.
and out soon though? If someone comes out or goes in soon, then maybe we could just Just sneak by.
I mean, if we look out and that happens, amazing. If not, then I think we should try to climb the balcony.
Okay.
So maybe we.
Do you have a climbing plan of attack?
Well, she's got an immovable rod. We've got some rope. She climbs up, clicks it. We all climb up the side.
Let's see the rope.
It's great.
But
Does anybody have the ability
Can we,
Oh.
can we do a,
maybe we should just do this now. Because if we wait to try and see
Yeah.
if the door's open.
I think it's a solid option.
Yeah.
It's better than taking the door head on. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
You
All right.
also notice.
This is crazy.
It's fun. You skitter over into one of the nearby kind of shady portions of where some of the heavier rock and stone is kind of broken and the erosion hasn't fully filled the gaps there. There's enough room for like maybe 1.5 people to really hide in the shadow for a moment.
We should hide in the shadow, you and I, Laudna.
All right.
Get into the crevice. If we look up,
Right.
all right. How much?
Sit on.
How far up is that? How far away from us is that about?
At an angle, it's about 80 or 90 feet from you.
How much rope do you have?
You got a 50-footer?
I think I got a 50-footer too.
Yes.
Okay, so great.
All right.
So that should be enough.
Do a little loopy-loop. Knot
Put it up and
together.
Just do
over,
a little-
Laudna. It disappears as soon as it's on her, right? Okay.
Does it?
Well, reach.
Okay.
All
So what we've got to do is we've got to tuck into this little nook.
Go real fast.
The minute you cast spider climb, I'm going to cast invisibility on the both of us again. Because if I cast invisibility on her, then I'll turn invisible.
Indeed.
Yes. All right.
But I'm going to rely on you to tell me as soon as like nobody can see
That's what
above
I'm on
or
lookout.
around.
I'm just looking in every direction.
Yep. You keep an eye watching people, the handful of soldiers that are kind of walking the perimeter of the open space here. And it is like, it's almost like a war valley. It's intentionally likely open like this, whether it be for reference. It's also to ensure that anything tries to storm, they're wide open before they get anywhere near the base. So you keep an eye out, watch for the patterns of those that are closely doing the perimeter, the ones that are guarding the front entrance, as well as the occasional shifting of those that are moving from balcony to balcony. Nothing changes on the balcony of intent, and you find the right moment to go ahead and give them a signal. You go ahead and cast Spider Climb. For that brief instant that you appear in that shadow, you also appear next to her to cast your spell, and you're casting it at 3rd level to get both of
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. You both vanish immediately, but you feel yourself now able to adhere to the terrain around you.
Great.
All right.
Give us one half up part of the rope.
Okay.
Otherwise, we won't
Takes
be able
the
to keep
end.
it where we are. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you have 2 links of rope.
No,
tied
we're gonna
together.
I have the end of the rope, and she's gonna
I've
climb,
already
and
tied
she's gonna like.
two together.
This one say, yeah, okay.
Yes,
we've
yes,
already-
yes. It's 100 feet of rope.
Okay. So, as it unwinds, just so you're aware, it becomes no longer carried by you as
I
an
know.
object. It becomes something that you're just holding on to.
Yeah, so we're trying to keep it tucked into a crevice.
To this wedge.
Right.
So that, like, as it unravels, like, try to keep it in crevices.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like for you to make a dexterity check for me.
So I have
But
advantage.
Actually, as long as one of
on
us
dex-
is holding the bottom of the rope, it should stay invisible.
It
What do you
should,
think?
but
There's a difference between like an item that you carry on your person and an item you're holding.
In your hand, right.
When you're holding a length of rope, the spell affects it. But the minute enough rope unwinds away from you,
Yeah,
it becomes something you're holding
Yeah.
like
That's
a
common
part of the
sense.
terrain.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I interpret it.
yeah, yeah.
Have it marked.
I think I
You did.
think I did.
Yeah, you did. You gave her
I
advantage.
have
Yes.
some. Yeah.
So I
I
still
did.
have I have
That last-
advantage because
Yeah.
you give me
Let me see
an
here.
enhanced.
Yeah.
But also your spider climb, right?
Yeah, but she gives it.
Wow.
I don't think that gives her
thi-
advantage.
This is no. This is to maneuver the rope through the
Oh, I see, I
various cracks and imperfections and folded bits of shadow along the exterior of the building.
Okay. Okay.
No.
What's the matter with you?
What in the fuck?
What are you doing?
What is this?
What is it?
Marisha. That's a. You know what that is? That's a crit because you rolled it on both of them.
Oh yeah.
That's a crit and dagger heart.
Oh no! It's a two.
How?
Well, two, two.
Roll two
Two-twos.
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 Pick up two.
So that's great.
It's 4.
What can I do here? What can I do?
You're just
Apologize.
You're doing it.
Do you have modifiers?
Yeah,
5. So that brings me to a 5. To a 5.
Okay. So as you clamber up the side,
Shit.
you wind the rope into these little. You find little notches and imperfect edges that hold the rope, and it's working out pretty well actually. And you get it situated, and you get halfway to the balcony, and you got this. And as you're kind of paying attention to the balcony, making sure that nobody's up there, and you're holding the rope, the rest of you notice the rope just kind of appear. And it's just kind of came untangled from one of the corners, which then the weight of that pulled another, and the whole rope just kind of came off of now, and it's just this long bowing rope
Laudna.
that's just kind of hanging there now.
Does anybody see it?
You don't see anybody.
Laudna,
yet.
go back and grab it. Go back and grab the rope.
From the
Yeah.
structure.
Can I reach it and
Climb
Bring
back
it back
down. Can
in?
she climb back down and gather it up again?
You want to?
yeah, do that?
Okay. You go ahead and regather it. You want to attempt it again? It's
Yes.
a higher DC. Go for it.
You wanna
Well,
try this one as the
theoretically-
advantage dice? Okay, you roll yours.
You only learned a way not to do
Yeah,
it.
the perfect
Theoretically-
moment has been lost,
Yeah.
but it's not impossible still. However, patrols are now starting to close around. Go for it.
Son of a bitch. I've got advantage.
Run out of time.
Okay. There's a 15, so 18.
18. You get up there, and as you tangle most of it up, you get to the edge of the balcony and kind of clamber over the edge and get the rope affixed up there. You have your rod. You click it, and it clicks in place. Half of the rope comes dislodged and is now visible just from the balcony to the midsection.
Shit. Okay, if we climb as we go up the rope, does it disappear as we climb it?
We're
Are
gonna
you
find out.
collecting it as you? Whoever's collecting it in the
last
bottom.
would be collecting it.
We can certainly give it a shot.
Let's
Okay.
go.
We can certainly try.
We've all got to try. Okay,
I'll
so
be
I'll
last.
go second.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's
Easy.
like
Squeezy lemon
Gravity.
squeezy.
Come on.
16.
16. The adrenaline pumping through your body, your ears kind of, as the moment happens, you just begin to scurry up that rope as quickly as you can, and you manage to, without much of an issue, maybe a little bit of winded breath at the end of it, your arms a little sore and tired, but you get over the edge of the balcony and meet alongside Laudna. And there at the top you can see there are 2 doors that kind of mark the interior. It's about 6 feet back from the flushness of the wall, the balcony itself also going about 5 feet out from the front. So you have about 10 feet of space here that you can occupy, but the doors are closed.
The minute I get up there, I start looking around to see if anybody is looking at the rope.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
And do you have a? Does she have the? Do they have the full effects of see invisibility, like as it pertains to things that would otherwise be hidden, like wards or okay.
Anything else that would be seen from see invisibility they have?
No, I don't think anybody can see the rope. Nobody sees it.
All right, you feel good. You're
I
going
feel
up?
really good about it.
I'm still looking.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
I'll go.
Because you're sitting together.
Athletics check for me.
Star-crossed lovers.
What's the height
for
of the
bad
rope?
luck.
Did we guess?
It's about
What if
well,
we roll
about
each other's dice?
the balcony itself is about 60 or so feet up, but it doesn't.
Yeah, we're trying to find Everoa. We know she went missing.
Everoa, yes, she's my Bolomoto.
Yeah.
You're helping.
Yeah, we're helping.
You're helping.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Gona.
Gona. Okay, Gona. When was the last time you saw Everoa? God, why didn't we do this before we fucking left?
I thought it was a bunch of letters.
Yeah, me too, me too.
When they
If
Yeah.
Gona is in our clothing,
So
does Gona go invisible?
Gona, it was not visible inside the bag, and then once Gona emerged from the bag, became visible.
Okay.
So you assume if there is an object that you are wearing that contains Gona, she will also vanish.
Okay, great.
She can hang out in my little
Oh, you have in your birdhouse.
my birdhouse.
In your soul.
Yes.
I don't know what
Oh,
that is.
here, Gona, I'm gonna hold my hands out. I'm touching your face. Yeah. Here, just hold my hand. Okay. You're in my hands, and I'm gonna hold
And
you up.
now the minute like she crawls into your hands, she can see you. She's like now aware of like.
And
kind
is
of
she
part of
invisible?
the
Does that
spell.
mean she's invisible as long
She's
as I'm
invisible?
holding her?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So she can just chill on our shoulders, so she can like see what
Oh,
she's
that's
doing.
great. That's good. Also, like Pate could have made an absolute horror scene in there. and
yeah,
who
so, you know,
knows?
maybe it's
he's
best
a
we
single
don't.
bachelor. You know.
Like curls into your shirt.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Now, do you know your way around this building?
Like watches, she looks around the chamber inside.
We are somewhere in the study chambers.
Yeah.
That means we go past the development hall, and the engineering bay should be beneath that.
Amazing.
Great. Which ways?
Out to that door.
And they just point to the only other exit from the chamber that's on the opposite side of the balcony.
We have a guide. Trushy Scrabble.
Hershey Scrabble, above you.
Oh God, I hate this.
And you're. How long am I going to be in?
So you have see invisibility and you're invisible. The rest of you have about 10 more minutes of see invisibility left.
Oh right. Oh. That was a. I thought that was.
the thing.
Yeah, but there was no help in that, so.
We're just gonna hold hands.
You
After
can still
10
see
minutes.
invisible for 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move.
But were you being facetious when you said we heard?
Any labels that we can read?
You do not recognize the language.
I've got my runic eyes.
You do, actually.
Do
All
I
right,
see?
so
What does that mean? What does that mean?
the
What your runic eyes?
Just Ripley.
historical and research purposes.
Are they trying to grow this?
Yeah, they
But
remember
they said that
grew
there's
the.
bioengineering being
yeah.
done.
That's how the Hulks are created. That's
and how like the weave mind is probably still alive, and they probably have been making like beasts of burden. Do they look like Ryloran
Yeah.
fetuses,
Right, or any
or
of
like
the peoples
Bormodo
that we've met.
fetuses? Yeah,
Make a nature check for me.
a name.
I'm going to, so that's the question.
Nature's not great. And we know I've been just rolling like so good, you
This
guys.
is the one, though.
so.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 for 19 total.
Hey, that's great. That's great.
Do any of them look like that?
Kind of, actually.
I am releasing a 6th level psychic lance at the mystic.
Okay.
Shit just got so pear-shaped.
Let's do over. Sedative. There it is. Got it. Great. Alrighty. So, it's a intelligence saving throw.
But with at disadvantage, cause
Me.
Indeed.
nice.
Which is good because the first roll was a natural 20.
No.
I'm not even joking. Fuck. That's gonna be 14.
All right. Okay.
Unsettling presence for the win on that one.
Alright, so it's incapacitated, and that is 9d6 damage. Uh-oh.
Simultaneously, you feel
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I
no.
this
knew
red
it.
glow
Flare.
around you
Is it gonna be
brightening,
flare?
It's worse.
and through both of your minds, you hear this high-pitched scream.
It's a good one.
This earth-shattering scream of fury and horror. And then with that, the scream is gone. What are you doing? Okay. 21. You look around and you can see a bunch of things in the area. You can kind of make out loosely the pattern of roads that look semi-familiar when you first came here. I was nowhere to be seen, but you kind of gather the entry point to the inner circle of the city that you came through, and you start heading that direction. At which point you see this another detonation from across the way. This blast of bright energy with like a pinkish tone. You see the top of a shell-shaped building explode and chunks of it fly out and kind of stop and float in space. And immediately you see, just like a bullet of a gun, this singular kind of like lavender streak of power and energy that enters and kind of lifts and floats in the sky. You glance up and see the
have
city
our-
all
we have
around
our
you.
rope.
But I
We
still
have-
we
have the
just
rope.
do
We
a
can
regular.
repel.
We just
Yeah,
tie it
tie it
to
off
something
and,
real.
and
Yeah.
rappel down.
Right at this point, you see the explosion at the top of a building, the rocks kind of filtering out and hovering for a minute.
now
and
we're catching up.
You're now catching up. And you see the streak of pink lavender energy up into the air, and you immediately know the source of the scream that you heard earlier.
It was her. It was my.
And
we
she was
gotta get
going
out.
to be all right.
What are you doing?
I mean, we're get the rope out. We gotta get down.
Okay, yeah,
We're on the
fine.
balcony and we're going to
Tie
run.
a piece of furniture in the room with
Okay.
with Scare Vanguard member.
Okay.
And drop.
You all drop down, getting the rope to the ground, and other soldiers are gathering. Two of them see the rope and kind of rush up to it confused. Do you guys just continue on?
Just
Yeah.
keep going. I
Yep.
believe
Yeah.
it.
It's gone.
That's good rope.
One of them like tugs and pulls on it, calls over some others. They all start rushing up and kind of like one of them starts climbing it up, starts giving commands to go see who came up through that area, and they're investigating. Nothing. But as you all kind of scatter off towards the outer open ring to begin to merge with the rest of the surrounding populated buildings that kind of hit the outer outskirts of this region, you see that purple flame like flickering in the air. And in both of your heads, you just hear the phrase, "Did she know?" We're going to end there.
What do you mean? Did she know? Did she know? Oh no!
We'll pick up from there next week.
Hates you now.
I mean.
I gave her warning.
tried.
I said I told her to run. I told her to run in the dream. I told her. You told her. You told
And you all notice across the way another explosion outside of the aforementioned music hall where your mother was to be assassinated. You see that streak of power go firing up into the air, and then hear a voice scream into the minds of the two Ruidus-born present. Did she know? As we come back into this chaos right now, in the midst of this response, seeing this into the dark expanse, just barely lit glow the inside of this cavern, what are you four doing?
Okay, so we're invisible. We're at the base of the giant underground cavern with the big crystal rod up the center of it.
We've got to get back to the headquarters.
out.
Yeah.
To the
We're
safe
plus
house.
Who was it? Did I recognize the voice?
Let's get some.
Oh.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
It was Liliana.
Okay.
And you now see that glowing purple light now. It is pinging around the cavern
So
rapidly,
pissed. So pissed.
seeking.
Is she looking for you?
Oh, Super
Maybe.
Saiyan pissed.
We need to get
We've got to go.
safety.
Yeah, let's get out of this open square.
To the city.
I'm
Alright.
going to tell Pate to go invisible before he leaves my person, and then I'm going to fly him out just, 30, 40, 50 feet in front of me so he can kind of be a scout ahead of us.
Don't worry, I'm part of the team.
Shut up.
Or around this time, the central pillar in the middle of Kravirus, you can see these mystics that have kind of emerged around it. And as they kind of form what looks like almost some sort of an even distance
Oh, they're making a
around the
perimeter.
outside of it, and they all turn to focus on it. And you see that central pillar begin to just glow
Nah.
slightly brighter,
Wait.
Nope.
It's
and
just
slightly
glowing.
brighter,
Don't like
What do
that.
you mean?
Glowing.
and slightly brighter.
What's it doing that? What's it doing that?
It feels like some sort of power from the inside is beginning to kind of centralize, and then a kind of gossamer wave of gentle magical energy just kind of emanates
no.
from it across the entire city.
Hold on.
You've seen this sort of magic once before at the base
they-
of the Malleus Key, and as it washes past the entirety of the central cavern, the invisibility illusions fade. You're all suddenly
shit.
visible. Your seeming suddenly pass as a mass dispel wave just spreads throughout.
So the
Central
mystics showed up, made a perimeter, and it seems like something activated that column to.
They formed a matrix around other things that were present within the pillar, and a defensive measure of the central city of Kravirus has been triggered, and all of you suddenly feel the cloaking illusion.
Is
Scatter
there,
off.
is there like a
Against the wall.
like an alley or dark corridor, something
still on that,
shadowed,
we're still
something
on that.
dark?
We're still on that.
Oh,
We'll
it's
get to you in just a second.
Is it just illusion magic or like werewolf?
The witches are like,
No, your werewolf form is still there. Like innate.
I know.
That's fine.
And a werewolf.
I'm immediately gonna cast. I'm gonna throw my hood up and I'm gonna cast a 5th level invisibility.
Damn.
I
Damn.
can't get
Damn.
myself, but I can get everybody else.
You got it. Okay.
Oh
So-
shit. Okay. I'm going to grab Everoa and just be like, "You know this city. Get us out of here."
Where did Laudna? Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
oh,
Why?
Just make one!
roll with the player.
It won't matter if you succeed.
Why? Okay.
Make one.
There's creatures around.
is it?
It's not good.
Really? For you or in general?
15?
That's not
That's
bad.
fine.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
Not
really
good enough!
That's really good.
All right, what are you doing?
We're vomiting weed!
Take a right. The ground begins to shake around you, and you watch as massive walls of stone kind of block off the path that you were taking. You kind of look behind you, and the path where you just come from, these 30, 40-foot walls of stone just kind of jut around, like locking you in a cage.
How big is the cage around us?
It's about 35, 40 feet or so.
How
Are
high
they-
are are the walls connecting to roof above?
No, they're just kind of loosely there.
Does it look like they're doing it on all the streets?
They've closed off the street, like where the fountain is in the middle. It's closed off on the streets around it, and then closed right behind you. That's basically caged you in with stone walls.
Can we tell, did someone, so someone didn't just do this to us specifically, they closed off like a
This
town
whole
square?
city. Yeah, does it seem like
Or
it's
does it look
because
like
of
it's
us?
It's pretty localized to you.
Shite.
But I'm the only one that's visible.
Correct.
Okay.
You
Fuck.
feel a presence as you glance up and see this kind of sparkling aura of purple energy surrounding the windswept image of your mother. About 80 feet above you.
I say in her head, Imogen, what are we doing? What do we do? What do we do?
I'm gonna fall in right on her left, right behind her.
We
a
can't
foot or
do it in
two.
the head anymore, right? That's broken, or is
Yeah,
that just
you
gone?
can
No, I can see the message theoretically, right?
You can still message, just press the cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, but that breaks your invisibility.
Well, invisibility or attack spells, though, right?
Casting a spell or an attack.
All right, then I say it out loud
Okay.
with your mouth.
with my mouth.
Your mother speaks, and when she does, her voice seems to be propelled. It has multiple tones, like a deep bassy undertone and a high-pitched kind of tinny overtone to it. It's almost like an offset harmony to her voice as she speaks, the air itself crackling with energy. Did you know?
Know what, Mama?
Are you lying to her?
Oh my god.
Make a deception check.
Oh
I don't know if that felt like a lie or just a fucking badass.
I know, that's what I'm
like,
asking. Are you
somebody
deceiving
take a
or are
shot
you
at your dog?
intimidating? That's my
That's
question.
not, that's not as good. I should not intimidate. I'm not gonna roll this one. I always roll shit on that one.
You fucking warned her.
I did
We
warn
fucking
her.
warned her.
31.
Oh shit!
She lowers down to about 20 feet above you. And as she kind of slowly lowers herself, her hair kind of flowing in the air, you can see like the streaks of blood down the side of her face. The bottom of her coat is kind of jagged and torn. You can see she looks like she's endured a failed assassination attempt. And there is a fury in her eyes and a confusion and just an intensity as she looks down to you. Then why are you here? What is it you want?
I want to free you.
From what? We're too far down this hole now, Imogen.
Are we though? Are we? Your will is stronger than you give yourself credit for. I'm gonna pull out the locket that my dad gave me.
And as she kind of lowers herself down, still kind of slightly above you, you can feel the ground kind of some of the stones, pebbles kind of lifting and being pushed back away. All of you, your vision seems to vibrate in the presence of her, just emanating the sense of her Ruidus-born exultant powers. It's almost hard to focus on her, your vision feeling pressure on your eyes as she gets close. And she kind of reaches out towards the locket.
You're so powerful. A better whole, Mama.
I don't want Ludinus to see how powerful you are. They'll make you the vessel instead.
Run away. Run away with me.
I can. As long as I'm here, I can control what happens around him. If I'm not here, there are so many others, children.
Mama, you're hurt. People are gonna be coming for you, I know it. Please. Please come with me. Please.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on! Come on, Bish.
Come on, you
this is
motherfucker.
it. This is it.
Let's go.
Vessel?
Come on.
She's a vessel.
The plot.
Let's
Fucking
fucking go.
Some maple syrup fucking plot right there.
Persuasion?
Yeah, you're good at this. You're
Same
good at
rolls.
this.
as
31.
well.
damn.
31.
Mama.
2 in a row?
She looks back at the city, like her hair kind of floating in the air, and you can see the central glass pillar starting to like thrum and pulse with light. She goes, "The mind is looking. I have to think. I'll find you. I'll find you. Go. Go." And she like wipes her hand and all the stone walls kind of crumble in the path where you were going. And she kind of turns back and you watch her just shoot upward like a bullet, puncture through the ceiling of the city and out of sight.
She's so fucking cool. She's so fucking cool.
Your mom is the coolest. Okay. She's gonna be
Not
big.
done yet,
go.
not done yet, not done yet.
We gotta get
You good to run?
Let's go, let's go.
Let's run.
You get about 30 or so feet before there's a slight shift in the air in front of you, and immediately you see
Oh no.
5 Ryloran mystics, themselves adorned in extremely intricate armor, jewelry and chains, gems, golds and platinums. Their head crests themselves are wide and adorned with intricately carved bones with designs and runes across them, multiple layers of them that kind of frill out. They all stand before you. Their outline impressive as their legs kind of just hang limply below like scraggling roots without ground to hold.
Once again, is this just for us, or are they like projecting themselves all over
They
the
have
place?
appeared right around you.
Oh no.
And you hear in all of your minds, "There you are. Who are you?"
I liked it more when your mom was here.
We've connected to your essence before.
What?
Wait, huh?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
What was that?
Do they mean like
Moonship?
werewolf moon
Wait,
shit?
Yes.
Was that the wisdom save from earlier?
No, that was your mother scrying on someone close to you to see where you were.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 spirits reside in one vessel.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn.
You see as they all kind of shift and you feel that in your heart. We can give you all that you desire.
Who are they talking to? Ugh.
You. And you get, like, with each of these bits of focus, you feel like your mental fortitude becomes paper, like you are being looked through like a screen door. And they just kind of glide around these illusory Rylorans, calm. The rest of the chaos and screams around you all just becomes this kind of distant, muffled.
Oh boy.
They are turning focus toward me. The moment I feel anything creeping into consciousness, I, under my breath, say, Nanamori, I really need you right now.
You've come home. We're happy to have you. The rest may stay. No. Fairies. They must go. Welcome home.
Imogen.
They all just kind of vanish, the
Wait.
illusions.
They resist? I think they said?
What
Yeah.
did they say? They resist?
I think he was talking out loud to other mental, to the rest of them. They may stay.
Are we about to have a chase on our hands? I turn
We
around.
should go. We should fucking
Yeah, we
run.
should
What are
run.
you all doing?
I think we.
What happened?
I think Orum's wish made them go away or something.
Maybe.
We're
Much appreciated.
How you doing now? Need more?
No. That'll get me on my feet. She kind of stands up for a second, nods. And these are kind of looking towards her and smiling out of the shadows behind the shape.
What was
Like
that?
underneath.
Did we
was
see
that?
that? What
Oh
was
no,
that?
what was it?
Oh, you definitely see the figure as they kind of step out of the shadows.
Where's
it
Odin?
Trish's grab ball.
Where's
Trish's
Odin?
grab ball.
Is it? I had the ball out. I had the ball out.
And it's been behind you this whole time.
I had this shit. You did not say that.
Are you doing this the entire time you're going up there? Yeah.
I mean, just
This member of your troop.
Can you collapse this tunnel behind us?
Wait, we said we saw, but I thought we saw Odahan.
I know,
Or a
but
shadow
we're still
clone.
running.
Shadow.
We're still
Say
running.
yay.
How far behind?
Who is she locating? Who is she? She's trained on somebody.
Fern or
Well,
you.
the weave mind knows we're here, and she's got to be connected to the weave mind.
or me. I don't know.
Did
She
you
looked-
rolled
she
a
looked
wisdom
at-
save, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you failed it?
Probably
You were the only
sure.
one that rolled and failed.
They looked at all of us. I mean,
Yeah. But
I'm also 100% focused.
As you kind of think ahead and listen, you don't hear anything coming from any direction. You glance out of the corner of your eye from one of those side tunnels, and you see a shadow running with no sound, just made of some dark ethereal gray power. And as it runs in, it suddenly has color. And Onahan is here. We're gonna go to break.
the rage from this bitch. This bitch. You see my sternum start to split open, and I skitter backwards as the force of a hellhound leaps from my chest, knocking me backwards as the rage
Awesome.
fucking explodes. And that he goes right towards her. Get him kind of on the side to flank her.
Get him.
Get him up.
let the lords out. Does he have a name?
What would you like to name him?
Caviar.
Caviar! Perfect! Carpaccio!
Carpaccio's good.
That is good too. Carpaccio caviar. That is his first and second name.
Sir,
Oh boy.
I almost got soloed in one round.
Bane.
Wow.
Action surge.
Wait, what?
This is why we have
You
to
did
plug
tee off.
every
You
fucking
did
thing
tee off.
we have on
You
this.
did tee off.
She's designed for
kill.
this.
I know, but
She
still.
took down
Assassin
Keyleth
shit.
pretty much in one round, using everything she had.
What are we gonna do?
Wait,
Action
actually,
search.
sir, she gets a whole full round? Does
Yes!
she have another
It's
3
a
more
whole
fights?
4 more attacks.
4 more attacks.
Maybe
That's
she
gonna
won't
be
spend them on
20 minus
Chutney.
1, 19 to hit.
She's about to kill this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That'll
She's
do
about to
it.
kill him.
Anybody got anything?
I mean, I don't know what I just did. I just did.
Can't do anything.
Can I put a shield on him?
No.
We don't have.
Unfortunately,
Wait.
So Chetney.
I don't even.
Anybody have?
You gotta be shit.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
Chetney.
No.
As she darts up and, like a whirling blender of blades and fury and frustration, yet still a grin of avarice and delight on her murderous smile, she just cuts you from end to end till you're almost spinning in place. The pain rocks you. You fall to the ground and she just carving into you. You all just hear the instinctual yelping of the wolf of Chetney as she carves through you twice, then looks over at Imogen once more. Familia. And drives the blade into your chest. What are your last words?
Oh, wait, what?
The wolf form drops, just so little Chetney's there looking at this blade in his chest, and he'll say, "For 400 years, I looked up at the moon. Not a bad place to go."
You revert back to small Chetney. As she kind of pulls away from the rocks there, kind of looks over towards you, Imogen, and says, "No. I gather we've had enough powerful Ruidus born to accomplish our task. The loss of one candidate will not leave Ludinus too crestfallen." She's gonna dash towards you.
Call your mom. Call mom. Mom, come pick me up. Mom, I'm
20
too drunk.
feet gets her right into melee with you.
Mom, I drank by
And that's it there.
Okay. I will go over to Chetney and touch him and say, Chetney, you haven't become a legend yet. We need you one more. We need you to make more toys. Chetney Claus lives.
Chetney Claus.
All right, I will touch him with Revivify. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Okay. The DC was 10.
Oh.
As air comes into your lungs, the DC is now 11 for any future resurrections. Each time you die, it goes up.
Oh shit.
Oh my God! It worked though.
It worked. It worked on the moon. It worked on the moon.
Okay.
And that's the only one we got, so no one else can get body.
I'm out of diamonds.
Oh God! It takes a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stay up.
In a
Not a
level
cheap spell.
slot.
Your turn. She's gonna knock you prone. All right. She sweeps the ground up from under you as you fall to the ground, and she turns the blade around in her hand like she's ready to come down upon you next time.
Fuck that dog.
Now it's your turn.
From the ground.
Get up, girl.
My eyes are gonna flash white,
Come on.
and I'm gonna use telekinesis, and I'm gonna try to grab her backpack and pull it up and away.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay. As you focus angrily, your eyes flashing the horrible memory of the last true throwdown, the murderous glee in her eyes, you concentrate, and as you try and pull between her and this pack, you hear, and you see that look on her face go, and she looks down and focuses on you angrily as the backpack goes flying
I'm
off
gonna
and
slam it into the ceiling. And I'm going to. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get up on my knees first, and I'm gonna grab her hand and cast Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
As you go casting the spell, you see, as the backpack gets torn off of her, you see these shadow echoes, like trying to apparate, beginning to appear, and as the back gets pulled from her back, they all vanish.
Oh, what's the matter? Feeling a little weak?
Is it a saving throw for shocking?
Is that all you got?
Kind of.
Yes.
I am going to drop a 5th level blight into her.
Okay.
Not great.
35 plus 8 is 43 plus another 8 is
Second one.
51 damage.
Whoa!
Damage.
Good
I rolled
God.
really
That's
high.
awesome. Reduced by half because she's
Reduced by
so
fucking half.
Why?
God, it went
Because
so high.
she used a legendary.
she's legendary
resistance.
resistance on that one.
Okay.
But still
Okay.
She's got to be almost dead. Right?
No.
I mean, she's taking a lot of damage.
That's your action.
He's not even saying she's
No,
looking
it's not.
rough.
Quicken spell. I'm gonna dump an Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
into
Go.
her.
Go for it.
3
attacks.
attacks.
Oh!
15. Yes! Let's go.
Nice.
So that's
42
they're 42 on an Eldritch Blast.
So much damage.
Fuck you! I'm coming for you, you cunt! Sorry.
You're next.
Yeah.
She holds the blade out, the one that
alright.
previously pierced your torso and sent you into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
and faced
Still?
the light.
Oh my god.
I immediately retract my shit talking.
You got it written down wrong.
Angrily, she's gonna go ahead and like after the first strike misses, deflected. After you kind of shielding her in the process, kind of looking at the missing backpack as it kind of like sparks and little bits of leftover mechanics are just kind of unusable at this point. Kind of.
Oh.
And just unleashes on you. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Continue Bates. Yeah, but I'm still in front of her. Still in front of her.
She's going to go ahead and use another.
Is roll still minus D4?
Sound
I
effect.
just have to remind. I have to remind. I'm sorry.
That
got it on my
is-
hand.
What's he got?
He does.
Yeah, I'm rolling it with each one.
Not enough to last.
That's going to be 15 points of slashing damage and 12 points of force damage.
Oh boy.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
12.
How many left? How many left?
That fails.
12?
Oh shit.
You get knocked prone once
So
more.
now she's at advantage against me. Okay.
Now she's going to attack you again.
Fuck.
How many left?
This is going to be
I don't have
19 to hit.
No.
19 misses.
Even with advantage? Wow, that's awesome.
Shield
Yeah.
out over
Awesome.
her.
Yep. Shkring! Third attack on you. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Silver barbs.
Wait.
I've got it back. I've got it back. It's been around.
What's
Yes.
the range on it? It's
60 feet.
60 feet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
Silver barbs is 60
Fucking
feet.
gross spell.
I know.
Perfect. That's a good one. God, it's a good
I'm
one.
wishing
First level
we'd save
spells,
her.
though.
All right. Well, she still has advantage. I hadn't rolled the second one.
Oh shit. I thought you rolled both at the same time.
So that would be. Oh, yes. That's still 28 to hit.
28.
But it's not a crit.
not a crit.
It's
Not a crit. You take another 15 points of slashing damage and 6 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Fourth attack.
I'm dead. I'm gonna
No, you know what? It's going to go ahead and bonus action. She's going to go ahead and try and shiv you. Are you making concentration checks, by the way, for your telekinesis?
No.
You got to do 3 of them, I think, or 2 of them.
Well, here. We'll see if it matters. No. Sorry. That's going to be a 29 to hit. That's going to be 16 points of slashing damage and 11 force
down.
damage.
It's big Odahan energy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So with that,
Okay.
But that was all.
Imogen
her
goes
attacks.
unconscious. As you begin to fade, you hear, I should have finished the job when we last met.
It does not.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
She's starting to show a little wear and tear.
Okay.
She is?
She is.
That's nice.
Finishing her turn, she's going to go ahead and take her last attack on you, Laudna.
She's attacking you, Laudna!
That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yep. Let's see if I have mirror image up.
All right, she's going to go. So go ahead and roll for that.
Yep. She hits my first mirror.
You got it. That one's gone.
Great.
Second action surge.
Jeez. Okay.
With that, is going to go ahead and...
No repeats.
Oof, that's going to be a 30.
Second mirror image.
Actually, 27 with the minus 1.
19. Second mirror image is gone.
Second of 4 attacks. That's going to be 21.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Mirror
Lottie.
image.
Come on, Lottie.
Mirror, third mirror image. Your mirror image is gone.
Eat it.
Okay, okay.
And now it's going to go ahead. Natural 20.
Oh, wow, man.
Balancing it.
You fended off the first three.
Those 3 attacks on you that did nothing.
Is
Silvery barbs are-
unreal.
You knocked away. You
But I'm okay. I'm
shot
okay.
down 3 attacks in a row.
You
It's gonna let you survive.
And use the sonic power die on this one.
Wow.
You can't silvery barbs, right?
No.
That's going to be
fucking rolls tonight.
6
Yeah.
plus 8. It's going to be 14 points of slashing damage to you, plus 12 points of force damage.
Is that doubled?
That is with the double. She didn't roll
Oh,
great for
oh,
the damage.
amazing.
So 14
Plus
first damage and then 12. Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can I hellish rebuke her?
No, you've used your reaction to silvery barbs.
I did. Strength saving throw. Okay. Well, it's minus 2. So 13.
13. Knocks you onto the ground, prone.
Still awake? Still alive?
Yeah.
All right.
I take main damage.
I'll get to my feet. Can I walk towards that side of the map? But as I get to that little crease in between the pieces of rock, can I see where Imogen is?
You can see her on the ground this way.
I will take out a health potion and pop the cork, but seeing Imogen down, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step and appear right by Imogen. And I will use my action to pour a health potion in her mouth.
Ooh.
What a good boy.
Good call. Good. Fucking great.
Do you put your finger on the side of your nose with a twinkle?
8 plus 4, right? With these guys, 8 plus 4, so 12. 12 points of healing.
Oh,
Yes, hero.
Cheddars.
And I'll say,
Have we ever said that before?
finish the fight, and I'll use the rest of my speed to go back towards where I bounced from, and just like slowly
Get
try
you right about there as you climb up onto the rock.
dog and this is good.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use legendary action to do an attack on Laudna, who's not.
Oh, no.
Who's
Ah,
not
fucking damn
present.
it.
That's okay. We can.
29 to hit.
Good lord.
Wait, what if she has like a reaction or something?
Does she have? Does she have glass blades, by the way?
Why?
Glass
What
blades?
happened?
She's attacking
No,
you.
just
On the
her.
ground.
She's using her legendary
She would critting a lot more if she
action to
was,
attack
but her
you.
blades have their own
Okay.
abilities.
She can do it anyway.
I can't do shit.
But she can
I've
be
already
better
used
to be
my
dismayed.
reaction.
Use the last legendary action to go ahead and attack
Okay.
you again.
No, she's not.
Hang
She's
on,
single-minded in her focus.
She is.
Smart.
Attack who again?
No, she's
Last
not.
legendary action. All right.
So that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to spend another sonic power on
Is
that.
it the top of the round? It doesn't matter. Keep going.
Yes, be not until your
It's
next turn.
my
which is next,
turn.
Yes. That's going to be okay. 13 points of slashing damage and 11 points of force damage.
Thought something better could have been.
Yeah, after the turn, right?
Fuck.
It's always like, fuck.
I know.
All right. Laudna, it's your turn.
Fuck.
You got this, Laudna.
Come on.
Okay. Oh my god. Destroy her.
I think you're gonna win.
It would be so cool. I want revenge so bad.
Do it. Get it.
It would be
Get it,
thematically
get it,
awesome.
get it.
Be the
I am
teeth,
going
not
to.
the rainbow.
I know. It's like, do I want to do damage
Be
here?
the teeth.
Do I want to do damage here, or do I want to just
Can you,
fucking-
can you leave the spot?
She doesn't have a
I
reaction.
was like, well, I could do. She doesn't have a reaction.
Well, actually, she doesn't have a reaction, which means that you can do whatever the
not
fuck
have
you
a
want, and you can
Doesn't have a
book.
reaction. But I'm like, do I do form of dread? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't get extra hit points. Fuck it. Okay.
That's true. She's penned in. Hurt her and
feel
get
it.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
feel it.
reaction.
This is it.
No, no.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to like crawl as my neck cracks and I dislodge my shoulder out of its socket and then immediately pop it back in as I pull myself to her. And I'm just going to reach and do Hunger of the Shadows Shard.
Okay, are you standing up first?
So you can get advantage.
Otherwise, yes, you'd have
I
advantage.
would
on the
get
attack
advantage,
roll.
right? Yeah.
Right.
I
Like
stand
crawl
up.
up her.
Crawl up and then
Hell yeah.
Creepy as fuck.
and then my nails just like Laudna's long nails just like slip right under her chin as they do Hunger of the Shadow Shard.
Feed us, darling.
Come on, Marisha.
Okay.
Okay.
20.
20? Misses.
No, fuck. Can I quicken and do it again?
Quicken a spell. It's not necessarily quicken an action, unfortunately.
You spent the action.
But you can try it again next round. You can keep using it until it functions.
Or you can get out of there.
Spell attack.
Right,
it's a
you can
spell
quicken and do
attack,
another
right?
spell.
I didn't.
But you can't quicken and do that.
My melee attack.
Oh yeah, I guidanced her.
You go and reach. As you do, she just dodges out of the way and like looks at your arm like this dangerous energy that's gathering in your fingertips. You see a flash of fear in her eyes, not fully understanding what she's looking at and what's coming in from within you.
That was a melee attack.
Gonna bonus action to you, Imogen.
God fucking damn it.
How
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
fucking dare.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I?
This is gonna be 14 points of slashing damage and 11 points of force damage.
God fucking damn it.
I need you to make a strength save.
She's in bad spot.
No.
No?
6.
Get knocked prone.
Oh.
Action surge.
You have another
My
action.
God!
She regained it when she does her.
She's down.
Ha 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 ha.
Fuck
I'm dead
her.
in an instant. She's gonna kill me.
This is it.
Guard your health
With
potion.
advantage.
Yep.
That's going to be 20.
I'm out.
No, this is just a hit.
It's the hit.
You hit
29 to hit.
Yeah, but her HP is so low.
one
that
hit
it's
and
gonna
I'm
do it.
out. Like I've got 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're out.
Yeah.
Well, how many points is it?
So that would be 10 points of slashing damage
Uh-huh.
and 5 points of force.
I'm gonna
doesn't
take
matter.
half of that.
You're going to take half of it?
Yeah.
But it's one
Well,
more
wait,
hit.
no, it's close. It's close. So what was the total damage?
Okay.
Let Sammy do it.
So that's 10 plus 5, so 15 points of damage.
Yeah,
you
that
take,
keeps her up.
You take
That
7.
could make the
Yes.
difference.
So I take
Could.
how
You take
many
8
going
points
down?
of
8
that
points
that
of
could make
damage.
the difference
Yeah.
of between unconscious and dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Second attack.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just excited. Thank you.
No, it's true. It's true. It's true.
That's true, she
With
might miss
advantage.
me.
That's going to be a 27 to hit.
It wasn't a double death.
And that's going to be 15 points of damage.
I'm
Or 15 slashing. Yeah, you're
unconscious.
Unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Unconscious.
She has 50 feet of movement. She still has 30. She's going to move to.
Oh, she's done.
3.
She's not gonna-
Oh.
She's trying to knock. Oh no,
It's going to attack you, Chetney.
That's nasty.
Oh, that's so nasty.
It's going to be 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That's going to be
Fucking bullshit.
14 points of slashing damage and 11 points of force damage.
It's 25.
Yep, that gets you.
Oh, for
Oh my God!
One over.
Damn.
Out.
Don't
Chetney
you?
falls unconscious.
Oh wait, shit.
There. Said.
Growl.
Yeah, he's an emotional support dog.
Yep.
Gloom,
Imogen, you're up.
Glot,
Or I'm on
glot,
deck.
gloom, glot.
Do it over.
He's just like snapping, but whiffing on the snaps.
That save. Natural 20.
Pop up with one.
You've got one hit
Pop
point.
up.
Oh my
You pop
God.
back up. You pop
That's
back up.
massive.
That's
That is
huge.
But that's
big
your
deal.
turn, right?
Yeah.
Just play
That's
dead.
it.
Oh
But
my
that's
God.
great. That's
but that's
massive.
fucking huge.
Yes.
So I'm alive?
Yes.
You're up
You are
one hit
up, yeah,
point.
one
You're
hit
alive.
point on a natural
deal.
So that's
Holy
my whole
shit.
action?
It's the end of your turn is when it happens, yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
gonna pretend
okay.
like I'm still dead
Yes.
for this moment in time.
This is. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's going to be
See, I told you.
13 points of slashing damage
Down.
and 4 force.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're down. Okay. 4 down. We are 4 down.
Press.
Well,
Four
no,
down? What does
no,
that mean,
no.
four
FCG's
down?
back. FCG's
Wait,
back.
who's this
Sorry.
back
Or two
here?
down.
3 down.
2 down.
That's Laudna.
1, 2, 3.
She's up.
Imogen's
Oh,
up?
that's
That
Zero, one,
is.
Everoa.
I can't count.
That way. What if this is a
All right.
It could be.
It could be.
I mean, it happens.
It happens.
It happens.
We're so. I mean, we'll.
okay, we'll cross that bridge
We'll
if we
figure
get
it
there.
out. We'll
We'll
figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're gonna be fine. We're
We've
gonna
had
be
Hail
fine.
Marys before.
Yeah, we have.
Yep.
Okay. There's so many things that
I know.
But
I know. Come
I'm
on.
gonna Hail Mary this.
Yeah.
Polymorph her into a frog.
I'm gonna cast sending.
Ooh.
Okay.
And to my mother, I'm gonna say, Odahan has us in the tunnels. It's about to be over. Help.
She responds, I don't... I'll try to find you. I don't know how fast I can get there. I'll try to find you.
I take off my circlet
Okay.
to help her. I don't know if it'll work.
Is that all with advantage?
Yeah.
He's too weak. His sword hangs at his side. He just sways in front of her.
You gonna stay put?
Yeah.
Okay. Laudna, you're up.
He's got this face.
Yeah,
he's got this face like
I'm
he
about to kill you
knows.
all.
He knows we're about to all die.
We're going into uncharted territory, kids. 9 years.
I really thought
This
we
is
could
gonna
take
be
her this
this
time.
is gonna be a terrible idea. This is a
really thought we
terrible
could take her this
idea.
time.
As opposed to all
What
the
does
good
she
ideas
want?
we have.
What does she want? She just wants to exterminate us, right? She doesn't want
Maybe we
Imogen.
should
She
ask
doesn't
her.
want like.
Maybe she just wants to talk.
Being connected to Imogen, I hear her little prayer to her mother. At least I'm gonna say that.
I'll allow it.
Healing flavor.
I'll allow it.
Bonus action poem.
Zemus.
Hearing this is stupid. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna project. Maybe it's not.
Shit.
Hearing Imogen call out for her mom. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on Odahan. And what she is going to see through this side tunnel is Lillian Tumult floating in, and she is gonna call out, and she's gonna go, Odahan! Are you going to kill an exalted Ruidus born? And basically force choke her. And say, stand down!
Okay.
Okay.
What's the saving throw?
It is, she's got disadvantage because my doggo. Intellect.
Natural 16 and a natural 20.
Disadvantage.
I know, but it's a natural 16. That's 5. That's going to put her at 21.
No.
That was such a.
That was a really, really good idea.
That was a really cool idea.
Points of damage.
Wait, where is she going? She's going to Imogen?
Towards the.
Oh.
She's just gonna be
She's right at
stabbing
that
people.
Or towards the back.
And it's going to
She's
go
making
ahead
the
and
she's making the
attack.
rounds.
Attack you on the ground.
But you're alive? You're alive.
That's going to be 24 to hit.
Hits.
She's doing the. She's doing the.
She's
death
doing
check.
the walk around now?
Yep.
She's doing the 300 stake checkers.
That's a 3, sorry, 5, 6, 13 points of slashing damage and 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
But she doesn't make a noise when she gets hit because she's already dead.
Okay.
Right?
And it's going to leap
Deception
over.
check.
Oh, she moved on.
Actually, you know what?
She moved on.
Make a deception check for me.
What?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Why did I say
She only responded to you.
It's true. No, it makes sense. It makes
True.
sense.
I
She
did
just like
start
stabbed
that.
down.
Yeah.
You've been a
Stabbed
focus
her.
of
I did.
iron elements.
You're okay. You're okay. Deception.
You've got a +6.
No, I know.
You've got a
Oh,
+6.
6. You got
I think
plus
this
6.
is way-
Oh, and also you're good. You're good at this.
My deception
But
is.
roll it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, good.
Great.
18.
Okay.
18's good enough.
Oh.
Okay.
FCG, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
In my berserk anger, fueled by stress, I will take out my Changebringer coin. I will hold it out in front of me, and I will cast at my highest level left, Guiding Bolt at level 4 on myself, straight through the orb portal glass thing, and I will aim it at my heart, and I will trigger a nuclear reaction, if at all possible. I get to roll with advantage.
Wait, what? You got a what?
You want wants to blow up his
Is
core.
he Blaze of Glory?
Yeah.
Are you Blaze of
I'm
Glory?
Blaze of Glorying. That's 14 plus 11 to hit.
No.
So that hits.
Yeah.
Just hits.
Yeah. It hits me.
Oh, it hits you! It hits you!
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Okay.
I am so mad at you right now.
No!
Two things.
So mad at you.
Two things.
I'm so proud of you.
Two things. You understand what this means. Just so we're clear.
No!
The
And that's okay.
No, the rage that I feel, the stress being so high, the fuel pumping through my core, it has reached a level it's never reached before, and it is so intense that for the first time, I realize that I am made of metal and wires, but I am alive. I am alive for the first time. And I am alive not because I was made by Dee or Dancer or even the Changebringer. I'm alive because they made me alive. And it's the connections that I made with all of them. And it's a feeling of joy. And I'm happy to do this because they saved my life. And I'll save theirs.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 20d8 for me, please. I'll lend you. Everybody, lend some dice on this. 'Cause what's more poetic than that?
I'm gonna need help.
FCG, how do you want to do this?
I think the last things I see are Bertrand and Dorian and Frida and I just feel connected to everybody. And some connections are made with wires, and some are made with blood, and some are made with bone, and some are made with wood. But they all matter, and they, even in this dark, dark cave, they make every day a smiley day. And so I just sign off and go.
The red that's burning in FCG's eyes fades to a white, and the head turned to a smile towards all of you as you see the energy in the core begin. Odahan, you see, notices this awkwardly and goes to pull, and you just grab her and hold her there. Before she even gets a chance to dart, there is a ball of crackling energy that just fills the space, holding aloft and burning. Rocks around are being pulled into and incinerated, and there's a bit of a gravity tug in its direction. You all kind of catch yourself in this moment of disbelief before it stops, leaving a crater in the ground. The sound of hundreds of small pieces of metal begin to sprinkle across the room. And the charred, lifeless body of Orhanthul is left there.
Think about heroic sacrifice. Is it doesn't just give meaning to the person in the moment. For instance, inspiration we have to carry with us. As this moment of tragedy washes over you, in ways that maybe some of you already knew or are realizing right now. But the stakes are realer now than ever. And this last can't be in vain. As the silence and numbness begins to subside, you can hear the distant sounds of shouting and soldiers and people coming. And without even kind of consciously thinking about it, you know you have to keep going.
We have to go.
I'm gonna kiss my fingers and put them on the ground. Thank you, letters.
Numb and distracted, but pushing ever onward because that's what this is about. You eventually all clamber, breaking through to the red light surface. The feeling of the wind and dust on your face, terrifying but also welcoming, as it's quiet up here. And you see the lavender spark of Liliana begin to descend. And take your hand, and already knowing from your faces, just says, I'm sorry.
Dude.
And here as the dust gingerly rolls by, the clouds cleared on the distant horizon, the vision of Exandria up above. The stakes are clear. That's all in tonight's episode. You motherfucker.
No.
While you're currently looking, Liliana is still kind of gliding about a foot off the ground, kind of her hair drifting. You can feel almost like taste the energy that sparks in the air around her. And she's still kind of just locked in on you. Her face still sad, and you can see the streaks of kind of, not sure if they're tears of sadness or anger that have since dried and kind of smeared what dirt was along her face. She just kind of looks towards you for guidance before she kind of looks away. And I don't know what's going on, Imogen. I don't know what to do.
I take her hand. I don't either.
Well, y'all can't stay here. Not after. You can't stay here.
Are you staying?
If I go, they'll know. What's more useful? If I leave, they'll... I mean, the rest of them already have been tough enough to get them to trust me. Am I more useful here to what you're doing, or am I more useful leaving it behind? I don't...
I mean, we'd sure love to know what's in your head.
We don't know enough. You said... You said you're the vessel?
As far as I understand, in order to reawaken and get to this God Eater, this Predathos, there are boundaries, shells, things that imprison it within itself. set up by the gods, and I don't know the specifics. Maybe you'd know better. She gestures over to Ivaroa, who is still kind of like processing and kind of clutching with all four of her arms towards her chest right now. Kind of taken in shock, all that's transpired. What I do know is that the Ruid is born. We're part of pushing through that. We're supposed to be what can break the final boundary. We have something within us, something that the gods can't stop. Only we can truly reach it. And from what he said, in order to get it beyond and back into our realm, it needs a vessel. Something to carry it past that threshold.
Then you can't stay.
I'm not the only possible vessel here. I'm afraid of what'll happen if I'm not here to try and do what I've been doing.
Which is what? Control it? Try to control lewdness?
At least slow and focus what's happening.
If you're used as a vessel, there's no guarantee you'll be in control of yourself. If you're not the vessel, what are you going to do against a God Eater? With us, we're armed with information.
I ask you this in earnest. What is it you fear about this God Eater? Let's remove lewdness from the equation. Let's absolve ourselves of that. What are you afraid of?
Unknown consequences that you cannot guarantee me or anyone. You do not know what will happen if that thing is unleashed.
I've had quite a few communions with him.
Huh?
You've had quite a few?
I know. I know you've been resistant, and rightly so, I've told you to, but many of us, especially since coming here, we can feel it. I don't think it wants us. I don't think it cares.
Ma'am, Miss Temmelt, I cannot take your word for it.
I understand.
What do you think it wants?
It wants to be awake, free of its endless dream. It wants to be free.
You say it doesn't care about us? What makes you think apathy is any better than disdain? To a God Eater.
It's hard to explain, but there's something just feels right about the path of what it wants. I'd say I could show you, but I think things are a little intense right now, and
We don't have the time. We might have been getting one side of the story. Are you saying it wants something besides God eating?
it's real tired of being here. And it's real angry at those who put it there. And it's real hungry.
For what?
For what it naturally hunts.
God's G-O-D. Yes.
That's the
Where
best
again?
call.
Let's go.
The secret one? Yeah. We certainly can't go to the bloody bridge. Unless you can guarantee us safe passage.
How else would you get out of here?
We'll go to the bloody bridge. It's the only way out. We have to.
Well, we could also
Go to the bloody bridge.
We go to the
go to the bloody bridge.
Are you coming with or are you staying?
It's the only way to get home.
How am I more useful to you, Imogen? If I come with you, I can't continue to tell you what's happening here. You won't know what changes happen should you come back, how they're changing things or preparing for, if not you, whoever else is behind you. And I assume a lot of Exandria is ready to come up here to unload a hellish payload of the gods' smite I cannot even begin to imagine.
I hug her. What if they pull you away again, though?
Then you know what to do.
How will we talk to you? I feel like if I try to talk to you in a dream, then they'll hear everything.
I think if you're not here, we can find each other safely. I think we can do that safely.
Then stay. Then stay.
It's odd. You see a combination of heartbreak and relief wash over her. There's that glimmer in her face where you see part of her really did want to go with you.
With all due respect, Miss Timmelt, we've all been through quite a lot. Forgive any of our rash comments. But I do fear every moment that we are here diminishes the chances of us getting out of here.
We should go.
Do we have your word that you will aid us on this side?
There's nothing in this world more important to me than you. You're the reason I chose to even go on this path. Not of your fault, but my own.
Is that the truth? Because obviously there's something more important to you. You say you want to go home. You say you miss it. I see you. I see you. This is home.
You spend enough time in a dark place, you forget what home looks like. That doesn't mean the yearning is gone. Especially when it finds you again.
Don't put that choice on me then. You want to find your place, you come back. If you found it, then you can stay. But please, help us. Wherever you are.
I will.
This is your chance to prove it, then. Looks like we all have a lot to prove. Make good on.
How can we get away from the city safely?
Give me your hands.
I'm in.
Ivaroa kind of reaches out and grabs in. There's this immediate rushing of air and sound. You feel this like immediate impact, like someone had punched your gut, but without pain. Just the air kind of forcefully leaves your chest for a second. Your lungs kind of, as you inhale, you feel the red landscape kind of bend inward, and then as it reflexes back out, you're standing at the base of the bloody bridge, carving upward, up towards Exandria above. You are still in the middle. You can see yourself standing there in the moment. And there are other, like, soldiers. There's quite a large military presence surrounding you. But none of them seem to be reacting to your presence.
So, like, at the center, within stone's throw?
Within, like, a 10-foot walk from the bloody bridge. You are right in the middle of the military encampment you landed at when you arrived at Rudis.
Oh, shit. What are we gonna do when we get to the other side?
Act as if.
What do we do when we get to the other side?
Find those who you can trust. And find me when you need my guidance. I'll see you in your dreams. Now go quickly. I can't hold this long.
Oh shit! I got 1 health point.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's no choice. We've got an army around us, so in we go.
I hate this.
This is not what we.
You see like this faint trickle of blood like curling down her nose as she's
Does it
concentrating.
look like she's like time stopped or something? Are people?
It looks like their surrounding space is like you can see like guards there, but as they shift, it's like super.
Oh,
yeah,
flex on 'em.
Amazing.
I mean, fuck her.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
Can you learn that?
I want all of her power.
Okay, maybe we just like harness.
You have a harness for that.
I think that's how you
Okay, we just suck on my powers.
Just grab her by the back of the
Okay,
neck.
let's go.
All right. Okay.
You all leaping one after another into the bloody bridge. As you're stepping through, you just kind of hear in your head, I'm sorry. Take off into the sky. The rushing of the energy, pulling you up through the scattering sense of power itself. You see other things going, coasting by from the opposite direction, as from the outskirts of the rushing red energy, like the push of a massive fire hose of magical power, pushing you back towards your home world of Exandria. It emerges, and all of you end up now standing at the base of the Malleus Keys.
Top of those little stairs?
Yeah,
Flash.
I don't think we can just
go for
still. Yeah,
I
we
think
have to look like we
makes the
belong
most
here.
sense.
Then let's all do the thing where we surround Imogen like she could be Lillian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Bodyguards.
Should I disguise self as a Red Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
They're how close are they?
Right now, maybe about 120 or so feet away, but they're like starting to gain speed a bit, and you watch as they pass through or nearby other soldiers and Vanguard members. They all kind of like they're all just being kind of
Alerted in their heads.
alerted that something's off.
This is going bad.
What do we do?
Are we repairing Odahan's equipment?
Like let's just keep going until they get within 60 feet.
Members begin to after they're essentially pinged in proximity to these mystics, begin to reach for their weapons and begin to stand up, and all begin to kind of follow behind them. There is a slow growing kind of makeshift battalion that is beginning to close in behind these two mystics as they begin to gain on your somewhat quickened pace, but still walking.
I tell Imogen, when it's time, turn around and tell them they're dismissed.
Okay.
And in no need
Okay.
of their support.
When they're closer.
Yep.
All right.
That's 80 feet, 70 feet, 60 feet.
I stop walking.
I twin spell. Oh god, I hope this works. Twin spell Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
It's my last second level spell. And what they see is Liliana Timold.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. This Spell DC on this? This is intelligence saving throw?
18.
Oof, intelligence.
18. Ah, natural 6. Okay.
What was the second one?
No, I just want this spell to work once this campaign.
Hard idea.
So you turn around, mutter a bit beneath your breath, and release the invisible bonds of the spell against their minds to ensnare their perception. What do you do, Imogen?
I turn around and I look at them. No need for an escort. You're dismissed.
Both of them stop. And drift around the opposite direction.
Okay.
And you watch as the rest of the gathering crew kind of slowly dissipate, like shake their heads a bit, kind of shake free of the brief influence calling their attention. And they all begin to scatter back to whatever they were doing.
Out of sorcery points.
That was awful.
We're still just wandering the desert en route to this encampment. That's where we're at.
You didn't have to do that. Letters.
He'd been itching to do that since the day I met him.
No, it's funny. It's the first thing I thought about Ashton.
Knew he was just gonna pull that shit. God fucking damn it.
I remember your warnings to him.
I've seen enough fights go south. If letters hadn't done that, we'd all be dead.
Yeah.
I know.
I just felt like we were so close. We could have had her. We don't know that. You don't know that.
She was too strong. He saved us.
He made it count. We got to do the same.
Where are we going?
Back to Keyleth. We have to tell him everything we learned.
Yeah.
We need more help.
I hope we made the right call with Liliana.
You were never gonna get her to.
She would have come. I think she would have come, but I didn't trust her.
I think it's smart to give her this opportunity to prove herself. You've been without your mother for so long. What's a few more months if it gives us the advantage?
It wouldn't have worked.
I know.
She would have come because you said so. She got it. That just is fucking disaster.
I feel like that shit with lewdness. I think she doesn't support him. I do believe that now.
Mostly.
I felt that hold though that Pradathos has. I felt that welcoming warmth that she spoke of. And she's been there so long.
Yeah, she clearly has her criticisms of lewdness. Although that sounded pretty tangled too, her history with him. But she definitely seems like a believer in Pradathos.
I think it's more than that. I think he's part of us. We're his children, right?
That bit she said at the very end. This is what you're designed for.
That hit you too, didn't it?
Yes. It made me think of FCG. And it also... I feel like I owe you an apology. I feel like I understood your mum. on a deeper level, in that moment, I think it's just reminiscent of something that sounds like we all struggle with. Not being able to supersede that feeling of being designed, controlled, manipulated. But it also just made my heart break for her. Feels like we've been very privileged to go on a journey guided by FCG to learn more, that we're more than just what our creators intended for us. And I don't think she's had that. Made me sad and grateful at the same time. Imogen?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love all of you. Just perhaps we should say it more.
Yeah.
You take this in for a little bit. It's just beyond the massive gates that hold the eastern side of the stronghold's perimeter walls. Massive, heavy walls of rock that have been sculpted out of the very ground itself, up 25, 30 feet, as you hear the gates shift open and a few calls down from below. You see 7 figures come walking in. You have to kind of blink for a moment. And you can see the shape of a tall, thin, feminine form. You see the lavender hair of a familiar face. You see the multifaceted, rock-like skin surfaces of a violence-prone figure of familiarity. You see a tiny, exhausted, crotchety-looking elder gnome in the oddest little tracksuit. You see your friend Fern. And you see Orem. And you see the 7th figure, a squat, lumbering creature that is entirely unfamiliar to you. And no sign of the little metal creature of jovial voice and upbeat persona that was ever there to lend an ear whether you wanted to or not. And they all look up and see you as well. Bell's Hells, if I could have you back to the table, please.
Hello, friends. Oh, I missed you.
Full circle.
Oh boy.